Senator representing Southern Borno, Ali Ndume, has raised concerns about the electoral process in Nigeria, stating that it is deliberately complicated to facilitate manipulation. Of course, that is it. It's not only in our electoral processes, even our economy, everything. Like we always say, we have no business in experiencing all this hardship and all this poverty of a thing. It's a deliberate act, nothing more, nothing less. Well, but this question is that people will be asking, why is Ali Ndume speaking now? Why is he speaking now? Ndume, a former Senate Majority Leader, made the remark on Sunday during an interactive session with journalists in Kano after attending the Senate retreat on constitutional review. He said, I support local government autonomy and the idea of Inec, Independent National Electoral Commission, conducting local government polls. One issue being discussed in the National Assembly is the creation of the National Local Government Electoral Commission, and I am not in support of it, Ndume said. He questioned the need to create a new body solely for conducting elections every 4 years, arguing that the existing INEC is underutilized and could handle this responsibility. He also expressed frustration with the complexity of Nigeria's electoral process, which he believes is designed to encourage manipulation. I don't understand. They are in power, they are in government, they are here, they are representing people, yet they will be talking as if they are outside, that they don't have power, they don't have what it takes to make that possible change or the positive change that we all desire. I don't understand. They will be speaking as advisors. They are the ones in charge of this whole thing. They should be able to talk to themselves. He said the election in Nigeria are deliberately complicated to allow for manipulation. Why don't we make laws that ensure vote count? Why not enable citizens to elect someone from their phones? Why not allow INEC to monitor elections through technology and create a situation room? Google can tell you your location in real time. So why can't we leverage technology for our elections? I remember when this man was arguing this. What's his name? Festus Keyamo say, oh, there's no way we can fully go into electronic voting and whatever, that we don't have internet all over the place. I say, what is there? We don't have this. They will be giving excuses. Do you know the one that baffles me? The one that baffles me is when election comes, all those interior, every nook and cranny, they will be telling you ward 1, ward this, polling unit this, there's nowhere that they will not touch. They know all of that, but when it comes to development, when it comes to people living in that remote area, rural areas, for them to develop that place, they'll be giving you stories. They will not tell you motor cannot reach them, but election they will make sure that there's ballot box, or they will even make sure that they record the result that comes from that side. Why is this one saying now? If maybe this one is getting tired. I feel that this man is getting tired. He's at the end of his political career, so he has enjoyed Nigeria, so now the right thing can be done now. That is just the way I see Ndume coming out to speak now. Can you just imagine? Ndume added that the underlying problem with Nigeria's electoral system is a lack of sincerity, honesty, and fear of God among political leaders. What about you? Beyond the issue of elections, Ndume also addressed the rampant corruption in Nigeria, lamenting that those who see public funds often move freely and are celebrated. He shared his experience attempting to pass a law on unexplained wealth in the National Assembly, a proposal that has repeatedly failed to gain traction. Is it not the same Ndume that said anybody who, he was able to categorize those who are supposed to be punished, those who are not supposed to be punished? If you have stolen billions of naira ahead, he made mention of the categories or the kind of offense or the kind of a punishment that should be served those people. But those who still below billions ahead, they should be, treated not with a iron hand. You are the one who's telling us about corruption. Our major challenge in this country is corruption. We have no proactive law to address it in Nigeria. If someone who was poor last week suddenly buys 10 cars, and yet they are celebrated. And people say, God has blessed our son. In developed countries, they ask how, when, and where the money came from. Ndume stated. He explained that he had tried multiple times to push for a law addressing unexplained wealth, but was unsuccessful. I even approached a former head of state hoping he could sign an executive bill on the issue, but to this day, there is no unexplained wealth acts or executive order addressing it in Nigeria, Ndume concluded. Mm. Since the lawmakers are ready to introduce a more complicated laws to weaken and manipulate the electoral system, the only thing that can settle the matter is a pie series. President Tinubu should remove Inec chairman and the lacuna in our constitution that allow manual manipulation of results. As if Tinubu believes in a free and fair election. How has he been winning in Lagos? Some people say, hey, you are calling Tinubu. Me, I've said it too. You have somebody like Tinubu and you want to experience integrity, you want to experience sincerity, you want to you want the country to, to have some sort of decorum. You have that kind of person. I don't understand. Some people just love to see themselves. I'm not even sure you understand what you just said. This one is saying that Tinubu should allow whatever, so that to avoid manual manipulations and results, and remove our lawmakers. If democracy, if not anything to go by in this country, and somebody is asking, do you really understand what you just said? That is what the useless man that forced himself into office in the name of presidency of his blood-sucking vampires wants, isn't it? And you think you want him removed? You want things, you think he wants those things to be removed? Hey, that is his agenda, and he's handling it well for him. Brother, wake up from your dream. This is his mission. Exactly what I said. You have somebody like that, you expect things to move on well. Day. It will not change anything, rather rigging will get worse, because Emilokon only plans to appoint a Yoruba crony that will write results from Emilokon bedroom. Bros, this might just mention actually arrange it that way. You can try verifying how Inec chairman came in. The assignment was done since. The reason Ali Ndume goes to the Senate perpetually in his senatorial district, yes, but he has the courage to expose it. Ndume, keep speaking the truth to power. Almighty Allah is your strength. God bless you, distinguished Senator Ali Ndume. Continue telling them the truth. It is better to start from somewhere. Today is still early. Whether he is part of it doesn't matter. It is good that you acknowledge what is going on. You also contributed to the problem. You have been a senator for more than 12 years, and you were there when the clause that INEC should determine if to transmit the election results live online was smuggled in. If it was mandatory, IRF should have been a useful tool in minimizing rigging. What did you do about the humongous money senators go home with every month? You said no, even if people who are always complaining about that kind of salary of or whatever allowances that the senators are collecting, that even if they bring everything together, it will not solve Nigeria's problem. So what is the need? That's what this man talk. So forget it. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let us have your take.